Hello everybody, welcome to Ageless Rock. In this video, we are going to check out El Tigre and a few pyramids in the Acropolis of El Mirador. You can find several large pyramids within a close hiking distance. Within El Mirador complex, El Tigre is the largest. About 2 kilometers toward the east is La Danta Pyramid, which is not only larger than El Tigre, but La Danta Pyramid also has the reputation as larger than Khufu's pyramid. However, that has yet to be proven. Maya Biosphere Reserve in Guatemala is 21,600 square kilometers. In this pristine biosphere, you can find the famous Lost City of the Maya, which is widely believed to be the cradle of Maya civilization. Mirador Basin is basically nothing but swamp. It is so swampy that there is no fresh water and therefore not suitable for humans to live. But yet, mysteriously, it was a thriving home to the Maya people 3,000 years ago. They built hundreds of significantly large and very large pyramids here. The famous lost city of the Maya is actually in the middle of a swamp where there is no road access until today. Hiking 40 kilometers from Carmelita town or by helicopter is the only way to get there as of 2022. La Danta is about 2 kilometers away. This is absolutely strange to me. There are plenty of nice tropical areas in Guatemala, but the Mayas chose the middle of a swamp to start a civilization. The discovery all started with this yummy sapodilla fruit tree. Chiclero workers were looking for chicle, which is a milky latex harvested from sapodilla tree. It was in 1960s, two businessmen produced chewing gum that brought the news to the world that there was an ancient civilization with amazing pyramids in the middle of a swamp as far as your eyes can see at the horizon. If fully excavated, there will be no shortage of pyramidal monuments for you to see. It seems like 2,600 years ago, Mayas were only interested in stacking stones in pyramidal shape that can barely be used for anything meaningful in their daily lives. This lost city was once an acropolis of a bustling megacity with estimated 200,000 Mayas. The estimate is based on how many people were required to build this city. If the average family has 3 kids, then a house will have 5 inhabitants. I believe there should be about 40,000 huts within a few kilometer radius. Another simple logic I have is that if every hut has 1 axe and there are 40,000 huts, there should be 40,000 axes. This civilization came and gone without a trace. At least there should be thousands of axes in the museum. What bothers me is that this lost city is nothing but stacking of stones in pyramid shape. If they are temples, then it definitely outnumbered the needs of 200,000 population. This is opposite to common sense of human behavior. How many churches do you need in a city of 200,000 Christians? The Tiger Pyramid is the most famous in this cluster simply because of its size. It looks impressive on posters and diagrams. The base is a 150 meters by 145 meters platform. That is about 2.5 times larger than a soccer field in terms of area. It has a 30-meter tall base with 3 pyramids in triadic pattern on the top. The total height is 55 meters tall. The Tiger Pyramid is also mistakenly used to describe La Danta Pyramid, and the artist's impression is drawn to give an impression of the size comparable to Khufu's pyramid. However, the actual Tiger Pyramid is very small if compared to Khufu's pyramid. As you can see, it rises above the jungle canopy with a bump that is clearly not a world superstructure. You need artist's impression with lots of assumption to see the structure with much more grandiose than it is. The real structure is very different from drawing. It is just a simple pile of stones. The average large stones are approximately 1.4 metric tons. When I see the top, I cannot imagine what it could possibly be used for 2,200 years ago. If it is a tomb, it is definitely too big for primitive tribal inhabitants. If it is a palace, I'm pretty sure no king wants to live up here. If it is a temple, it would be too high for the priest to talk to anyone at the base. This poster at the site shows an impressive pyramid, but I want to draw your attention to the Orion constellation. It is about these three stars in the Orion constellation that coincide with the triadic pyramids on top of the Tiger Pyramid. Rigel and Alnitak are supergiant stars. Saiph is sixth brightest in Orion constellation. In the middle is Stardust of Orion Nebula, and we are stardust. According to the Maya creation myth, the rebirth of first father came from a cracked shell of a tortoise. The first father is god of maize. The Orion Nebula represent hearth's fire, and three stars represent hearthstones. This alignment coincides with the triadic structure on top of Tiger's pyramid. This coincidence is significant because Orion Nebula is stardust and the Maya have a three hearthstone creation myth. That means the birth of Maya civilization is basically written in the sky. Another mystery in this swampy basin is the legendary Snake Kings. According to archaeologists, these Snake Kings were able to move from place to place with abilities beyond human capabilities. This Snake dynasty is believed to be responsible for building megacities. However, their bodies have never been discovered. This story is opposite to human behavior. If they were a group of people capable of building megacities, they will be remembered like gods, whether they like it or not. It defies my logic that a few kings created so many megacities prefer to have their stories wiped off in history so that their hard work will never be known to anyone, even at their time of building. This nature of construction only happens if it is a secret operation. This is the most obvious evidence to someone who believes in reptilian aliens. Could it be the elusive and mysterious Snake Kings were actually reptilians from another world? What if the pyramids are actually points of energy for celestial purposes? There are other structures such as Leon Pyramid, Jaguar Pyramid, and Monos Pyramid. The naming of the pyramids can be misleading because tigers are not native to Central America. Lions are creatures of Africa. Leopards are African and Asian animals. So I think 2600 years ago, Mayas have never seen a tiger, lion, or a leopard, especially in the basin of a hot and humid swamp. The last mystery I would like to leave for you is the mysterious glyph that has yet to be deciphered. It is completely different from any writings in Central America. This is first of its kind and no one has ever seen anything like this before. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching my presentation on Tiger Pyramid in El Mirador Basin of Guatemala, and see you next time. Adios, cuídate.